Hi, it's another great day in Coto de Caza, Orange County, California. This is the middle of April. I'm on the 17th hole of our South Golf Course. It's a beautiful lake here. But up here in our oaks, we have this little problem here. See all these blooming purple guys? That's a vine. It's a wisteria. Not sure which species it is yet. We'll have to go back there and find out. But it's a wisteria. It's a woody climbing twining vine with these showy racemes of colorful purple whitish flowers. And there's 4 different species generally, from China, Japan, Korea, southern Canada, eastern United States, and even north of Iran. And they climb as high as 70 to 100 feet high, sometimes even more. And they laterally spread out another 35 feet. There's a Japanese wisteria, Wisteria floribunda, a Chinese wisteria, Wisteria sinensis, and an American wisteria, Wisteria frutescens. And we're going to find out which wisteria we have climbing on our oaks here. But the problem with this vine is really sturdy and hardy. It'll strangle these trees until the trees die. So that's a problem out here. We'll have to see what we can do. So I'm going back here behind our lake, see which wisteria we have. Here we have caution, honeybee hives ahead. Enter at your own risk. Well, that's cool. All right, we've got all sorts of wild shrubs out here. These are beautiful honey hives, honeybee hives. Right here, with these beautiful dangling racemes of flowers. Oh, wisteria. Wow. Growing on our coastline oak trees. So back here, we'll get a better look at what we have. Holy smokes. These guys are amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. Way up there in the trees. Holy smokes. Wow. Anyway, let's take a look over here at the twines. See what you got here. All right. So our twines here, strangling this tree, they go counterclockwise from above. That means it's a Chinese wisteria, Wisteria chinensis. If it goes clockwise, it means it's a Japanese wisteria. Get these beautiful flowers here. Wow. So we have here is Chinese wisteria, Wisteria sinensis. He's a woody, deciduous, twisting, climbing vine with a long, drooping raceme of these purple, white, beautiful flowers. Absolutely gorgeous, though. They get about 70 to 100 feet tall. Look at that way up there in the trees. Holy smokes. So most people use it as an ornamental in their backyard, hanging over a fence or wall. They look great, but when they get out of control, they start to invade all of our natural trees and plants. They'll grow on almost anything they can grow on. Here they chose our coastline oak trees, Quercus agrifolia. And the twines will just wrap around and strangle these guys, eventually kill them. That's what we have here on this plant. Wow, so the leaves, let's take a look at the leaves here. All right. So this here is one leaf. The little guys are leaflets. They get us like 4 to 12 inches long. And they're shiny, and they're green. They're smooth. They got little, no teeth on the margins there. See that? And they come to a kind of like a little point there at the end. And they always have a terminal leaf right here. So it's an odd number of leaflets, usually 9 to 13. So each one is about 1.5 inches long. And the flowers, people like the flowers the best. So they have them as this great ornamental. And they flower in spring, usually just before the leaves come out. And they're violet, they're white and blue. Look at that. Beautiful flowers there on these guys. This raceme here, I'll cut it off. I'll pull it off. This raceme here is about 8 inches long. So each flower cluster opens up at the same time. And they kind of, they sort of smell like grapes in a way, a little musky and sweet. This is what you get here, but you get these beautiful flowers, of course, but look at that, they're just strangling our trees. Holy smokes. Wow. And we'll get a fruit. It's a fabaceae, so the fruit's like a little bean pod. It's a legume. And they'll mature a little later in the year, sometime in summer or fall, and they crack open and they twist and they release their seeds. And you get more of these guys growing on our beautiful trees here. And all parts of the plant here, they're poisonous. It contains glycoside, right, which is toxic to you. It's called a Wisteria. If you eat it, you get nausea, vomiting, stomach pains, and diarrhea. But a lot of people grow this at home as an ornamental. It can sustain down to temperatures 20 degrees below Fahrenheit. But if it freezes, you get a cold snap. A lot of the flower buds, they don't come in. This thing here is completely beautiful, but completely out of control. So to control it, you have to find the base of the stems. So here are the big, thick, woody stems. Look at that. Let's wrap around this tree here, strangle it until he dies. But you got to find the base of the stems, cut it off, and hopefully that'll kill the rest of the plant. You got to do it before seed time. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot more of these next year. Holy smokes. So this is our Chinese Wisteria, Wisteria sinensis, kind of strangling all of our oaks up here in Coto de Caza by our lake here. Wow. Look at these flowers though. They do look good. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you today out in Coto de Caza, Southern California. Hope you liked that video, and please have a great day. Bye.